For 17 bucks at Home Depot, this is what you get, and it replaces the whole thing. So the instructions are on the box to do it. So you shut off the water supply, which I thought before seeing those instructions, when they were saying shut off the water, it was the main water supply. No. So we're turning the water off. Okay, it's stopped there. And then it says to put a bucket underneath, which I have, on a sponge to collect everything that drips out. Doesn't necessarily fit. Key thing, you turn the water off, flush the toilet so that as much water goes down, and then you will unscrew this. So now it's as low as possible. So now you can start taking this off. Okay, so now there's a lot of water, so what I'm actually going to do right now is take this plastic cup and fill it as much as possible. And just transfer it to the sink and dump it. And then I'll take my sponge that I have right there and get the rest. I will do the sponge. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So now it's all dried out in there, basically. So I was able to remove that entire piece, and it was literally righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So there's that little cap that was on here. You just twist that part off, and then from there you just grab this part and then twist left to take it off. And then as you can see, the ring and stuff is still down there. That piece is still in, because I have this. I have been removing this piece. I started with that. Now I'm just removing it with my hands from here. So that goes with the other piece. This is like the bottom. Mine just happened to be 2 pieces. Ooh. One key thing is for this ring on this specific kit is it had this center in it, and you literally just push it out with your hands. Yeah. And then you put the ring on. And then this will be the new replacement on here instead of that one. And then you put this on. Yeah, we're getting there. So now that's empty, so I am literally just going to put the new one in its place. And then from there, I'll take this new one and I'll put it in. Oh, okay. So you'll have to hold it with one hand and then do it with the other. So I made sure that this was stable as I tightened it, obviously. And then I was tightening it with my other hand. So it is tight. You don't want to overdo it and break the plastic. And so I have this in. I think this will be good. This was a little shorter than before. I don't know if the water needs to be filled up as much as it did, so I have it a little bit angled, like more than a 180 to see. So I think we're good to go to the next step. So what you have to do is you have to twist this out, unscrew that, and then you will pull until you get to the desired height that you want to be at. The way our toilet was set up is it already had something to put the tube into, so I basically just had to cut an inch of the tube off and insert it into there. We have the valve turned in, we have the tubing in, and we have the ball cock to its height. When I turned it on, it started leaking. And so we are making sure that this is tightened all the way in. As you can see, the water's still dripping. Water's back on.